Hello class 8 students, I hope everyone is doing well. So today we are going to start the lecture number 3. Here we will discuss about refraction of light and dispersion of light. Now let us understand a phenomenon, refraction. So refraction is the phenomenon in which a ray of light traveling in one medium changes its direction of propagation when it goes into another transparent medium. Now see here, propagation means traveling and transparent means surface through which light can pass through. So this is the definition for refraction. Now I will explain you what refraction is. Now see here, air and glass are transparent medium. Alright, here glass is a denser medium because medium in which the particles are closer to each other. So in denser medium, particles are closer to each other. Whereas air is a rarer medium because medium in which particles are away from each other. Alright, now see here, this is an incident ray. Here the ray should have propagated in a straight line, right? But instead it got bent, and this is called the refracted ray. Velocity of light is different in different medium. So here as you can see, the ray got bent because of the different medium, because the velocity of light is different in different medium. So students, have you understood now what is refraction? Alright, now we will see dispersion of white light. So dispersion means splitting, and the dispersion of white light was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. Now see here, this is a prism. So what is a prism exactly? A prism is a piece of transparent material bounded by two plane surfaces inclined at an angle. Now see here, it is a piece of transparent material which is bounded by two plane surfaces inclined at an angle. Now see, this is a white light. So white light is a combination of 7 different colors. Now let us see here. So take a Newton's disc with 7 colors on it. So this is a Newton's disc with 7 colors on it. Then rotate the disc as fast as you can. So after rotating it, we can see that it turns white. So white light is a combination of many colors, and every color has a different refractive index. So refractive index means bending capacity of light. Clear everyone? Now see here, the splitting of white light into its constituent colors, forming VIBGYOR. So I hope everyone knows what VIBGYOR is. So V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue, Z for green, Y yellow, O orange, and R for red. Alright, now see, this is the definition for dispersion of light. The splitting up of white light into 7 colors on passing through a transparent medium like a glass prism is called dispersion of light. So see here, the splitting up of white light. So this is white light, and the splitting up of white light into 7 colors on passing through a transparent medium. So this is the transparent medium like a glass prism. So this is called the dispersion of light. So red color deviates the least. Red color, it deviates the least, whereas violet color deviates the most. Now see rainbow. So the rainbow is an arc of 7 colors visible in the sky, which is produced by the dispersion of sun's light by raindrops in the atmosphere. Now see, this is the rainbow. It is an arc of 7 colors which is visible in the sky. Can you see it? Now the rainbows are formed when light from the sun is scattered by water droplets through a process called refraction. Next we will discuss about human eye structure and function. This is part 1. Now see the human eye. So this is the lateral section of human eye. The human eye is nearly spherical in shape. So our eyeball, it is nearly spherical in shape. The diameter of the human eye is of about 2.5 centimeter. So our eyeball, its diameter is about 2.5 centimeter. Now see, this is cornea. So cornea is curved front surface through which light enters the eye. Now through cornea, light enters the eye. It is whitish in color. So the white portion of the eye is the cornea. Its main function is to act as a protective layer for the eye. So the main function for cornea is that it acts as a protective layer for the eye. Next is aqueous humor. The space behind cornea is filled with a liquid called aqueous humor. Now see here, this is cornea. So the space behind the cornea, it is filled with a liquid that is called aqueous humor. Next see iris. Behind the cornea is a dark colored muscular diaphragm called the iris. Now see here, behind the cornea there is a dark colored muscular diaphragm. This is called iris. The iris may be pigmented and is responsible for the characteristic color of the eye of a person. As you can see, different person has you can see different eye colors, right? You can see like brown, green, blue, black. So this is because of the iris, which is pigmented and it is responsible for the characteristic color of the eye of a person. Now see pupil. A small circular aperture that is opening is present in the center of iris called pupil. Now see here, pupil, it is a small circular opening which is present in the center of iris. The size of pupil is variable and self-adjustable. Now see the size of the pupil, it is variable and it is self-adjustable. The pupil appears black as no light is reflected from it. Now you can see that the pupil, it appears to be black because no light is reflected from it. Now let us see the function of iris. The iris regulates the amount of light entering the eye by adjusting the size of pupil. Now iris, it regulates the amount of light that is entering into our eye by adjusting the size of the pupil. Now see here, in bright light the pupil contracts, but in dim light the pupil dilates. Now see the second function, it imparts color to the eye. As you can see here, this iris, it imparts color to the eye. Now see, there are various colors of the eye like blue, grey, green, hazel, brown. Alright. Now let us discuss about human eye structure and function. So this is part 2. So see here, this is lens. Now the light entering the eye is focused by the eye lens. So eye lens is present over here, and the light entering the eye, it is focused by the lens. The eye lens is convex lens made up of transparent crystalline layers. So our eye lens, it is a convex lens which is made up of transparent crystalline layer. Can you see it? It is harder at its middle and gradually becomes softer towards its edges. So it is harder at its middle and it gradually becomes softer towards its edges. Now see the ciliary muscles. So ciliary muscles are present over here. Can you see it? The eye lens is held in its position by ciliary muscles. So with the help of these ciliary muscles, the eye lens is held in its position. These muscles help in changing the curvature and hence the focal length of the eye lens. So these muscles, they help in changing the curvature and hence the focal length of the eye lens. Then the lens focuses light on a light sensitive screen called retina. So retina, it is a light sensitive screen where the lens focuses the light. A real inverted image of the object is formed on the retina. So on retina, a real and inverted image of the object is formed. Now see here, this is a rod cell and this is a cone cell. It is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light sensitive cells or photoreceptors. So this retina, it is a delicate membrane. They have enormous number of light sensitive cells or photoreceptors. Clear? Now let us see what are rod cell and cone cells. The rods and cones respond respectively to the amount of light energy and to the colors present in it. So this cone and rod, they respond respectively to the amount of light energy and the colors present in it. The cone helps us in color vision and gets activated only in bright light conditions. So these cone cells, they help us in color vision. They help us to distinguish the color and it gets activated only in bright light conditions. The rods are responsible for the vision in dim conditions. So in dim conditions, these rod cells are responsible for the vision. Now see, when cone cells are defective, then we cannot distinguish between colors. So we can say that it is colorblind. Alright. So if the cone cells are defective, then the person is colorblind because they cannot distinguish between colors. Now say if rod cells fewer in number, then it is difficult to see clearly in dim light. So we can say that the person has night blindness because they have got less number of rod cells. and which makes them difficult to see clearly in dim light. Now say in case of owl, more rods compared to cones, and this is why they can see clearly at night, and they have got large cornea and a large pupil. Now say in case of eagle, more cone cells compared to rods. So in eagles, more cone cells are present as compared to rod cells. So they can see very well during the day. Okay students, I hope everyone is clear. So we are done for lesson number 3. Thank you.